Good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Got a kind of a late start here today. Had to take the car in for oil change. It snowed here last night. I don't know about where anybody else is, but holy crap. I had to clean the car off this morning, warm it up. I thought I had gotten away from that. All right, guys. We've got... we're not reversed today. I'm not reading reversals today. I don't know why I decided that, but I did. So we've got the King of Cups, the World. Oop. You know, guys, I'm telling you, I need to find a good card holder. If anyone out there knows of any, let me know. All right, King of Cups, the World, Three of Swords, and the Ten of Swords. Oof. All up in your head, huh? So let's see. Let's piece it together. King of Cups, that's all the love, right? It's love with no movement, though. It's standing still, and you have an abundance of love to give, or your person, or whomever, but you're not doing anything about it. You're just kind of sitting there, waiting as if you don't have to do any work. It's almost professional. And then the World, of course, is the end of a cycle. So let me look at these pictures. I don't know. Let's see. So he is definitely not moving. He almost looks sad, doesn't he? You see that? His eyes? He looks pretty sad. As if maybe he has no one to give that cup to. I know... I haven't really thought too much about relationships the past couple of years. I don't know about you guys, but really, if we have all this love and we've learned all these lessons and we've completed cycles, right? We've got the world in our hands. That song, he's got the whole world in his hands, just comes to mind. And she almost looks like a queen, but they're both still looking down into the left, which is the Three of Swords, right? They're both looking at that card, which the Three of Swords is looking like they did something they regret, with their head in their hands, and they killed something. It almost looks like, or they're mourning the loss of something that had to go because the cycle completed. Let me think about that. So, Three of Swords traditionally is discard what is unnecessary. It's an upheaval. It's almost the mini devil card, right? But it's your choice at this point. So when we get, I'm sorry, not devil, the Tower. So the Tower card, when we get that, is a major arcana, and that would be God or spirit, divine source deciding to end something, to make you walk away from something. But when we get the Three of Swords, I feel like it's your choice to walk away from something that's not serving you. When we can start to make those choices for ourselves, the choices that are in our highest good, then spirit doesn't have to come in and God doesn't have to come in, and it's not a punishment, it's a redirection, if you will. So, we worked on ourselves, aren't worried about too many other people as far as like romance and that kind of stuff, and filled our own cup up, and God said, good, you're done with that cycle. And we said, okay, we're going to get rid of more things that don't serve us. The Ten of Swords is the end of a bloody battle, obviously. He's got 10 swords in his back. Swords is air energy, so this is thinking about all the things that went wrong, right? We had the Three of Swords. We got to walk away from things that no longer serve us. Upheaval, missing things, and then the Ten of Swords comes into the difficulty things, right? Where you have to have the courage to start over. We're never done, guys. The world, we'll see that over and over and over again. I'm hoping we see the Fool at some point coming up soon. I know we had that back in January where we had the Fool in the world a lot. But it's just a new cycle, a new level, a new layer of the onion that needs to be peeled back. And like we talked about the other day, there is no onion, it's just layers. Like there's nothing to get to. It is literally the journey and not the destination. So let's see what do we have coming up? What can we look forward to in this? Since justice. So what was taken from you will be returned. Whatever wrong was done to you will be right. Justice it's not justice like in the court system like what we think about it. Justice is almost like karma. It's exercising fairness. It's the truth, right? It's whatever secrets were being kept are going to be revealed. And that secret might be a secret that you kept from yourself. Maybe your soul kept it from yourself. I'm not saying there's people around you necessarily that are doing these things. My readings are mostly you against you. I don't usually feel two energies. I'm a shadow work person, so I tend to keep it you and your soul as far as these readings go. So I feel like your soul is thinking, okay, your conscious self might be ready to hear some of these truths. And there's going to be more shadow work, and there's going to be more darkness of the soul, and there's going to be a beginning of a new journey and another cycle, and it's all a spiral, right? So we're going to get presented with similar issues, and we will have learned enough to come at it differently, which will just give us that little bit of shift, right? Like the butterfly effect. So, God, Spirit, can you give us some advice coming up to prepare for this truth to be revealed? Can you tell us what we might need to be mindful of? Or, okay. The moon. So, that's funny. I literally heard God just say, no, I can't tell you. So the moon is illusion. It is things that have not yet been revealed, right? It is your inner self. It's in your astrology, your moon sign is your deepest, darkest self that you don't necessarily want to show others. It is what is beneath the surface, right? She's singing, which I don't think I've ever seen a moon card where I noticed the musical notes before, but at any rate, and the fact that I had to clear my throat, and the cards are all blue. If you notice, there's kind of a theme running through there. With we've got the green, love to end the world. To end the cycle with the world card, indicative of your heart chakra, and blue all over the rest, and kind of icy, right? So the moon is it's hidden. It's just hidden. It's the veil of illusion. It's we got to figure out what's beneath the surface. And I think the other message with this moon card is to speak your truth. Are you hiding things from other people? Are you not ready to reveal certain things about yourself to the people that are closest to you? Is your soul not revealing things to your conscious self, which is what I think it truly is. Either way, the answer to the question was no, it'll be revealed when it's time, which I kind of like that, you know. I mean, if we know too much, then we kind of change our path, right? I often wondered if I knew the exact day and time that I was going to die, would I live my life differently than if I didn't know? Obviously you would, because just the knowledge in and of itself is enough to make a little bit of a shift in your decisions, right? So anything that affects your decisions is going to have a butterfly effect on the situation around it. Keep that in mind when you are making decisions. If you make them for other people, you're shifting your own path. And I don't think that's what God wants us to do. Everybody has their own path. We're all as unique as our fingerprints. So you can't compare your spirituality or your religion or your anything, the way that you communicate with your higher self is unique to you. We have guidelines, we have things we can look up, you know, synchronicities, numbers, etc. But at the end of the day, it's what does it mean to you? So today we are going to pull a soul truth card, self-awareness. Now I know why I was put my chakra deck back, because I only used it once, which is unusual for me. Dakota, stop, puppies. The puppies are freaking out. All right, let's get some soul truth, shall we? Spirit, can I have one soul truth card, please? Oh, and it fell on the floor, of course. I love when it does that. So, guys, we have, how can I deepen my trust right now? Trust and surrender. Let go of the wheel. You can trust. You can trust yourself. Trust fully in yourself so that you can deepen your trust in others. Trust creates safety, and when we feel safe, we feel unstoppable. Today's soul action. Let go and trust. Today, find your center in the chaos and be certain with yourself so you can deepen your trust in others. So, again, it kind of speaks back to what I was saying before, which is, you know, if you're doing things for other people, then you're doing them for the wrong reasons. And that's how you just don't trust yourself, right? I would say keep others in mind and definitely don't hurt others. But when you make your decisions, at the end of the day, you come first, you know? You come first. You're the king of cups, or the queen, you know, whichever. It's a male energy card, but it is not gender specific. So the king is, he's learned his lesson about giving away his cup before he fills his own up, and emptying it to the point that he can't refill it and needs someone else to do so. You know what, let's read from the, I have this beautiful book now because I got a new deck. Oh, I love it. I'm going to read from the King of the Cups. The King of the Cups. That's funny. King of Cups, sorry. Represents the highest form of emotional mastery. Yeah, I mean, you've literally mastered your emotions. Transcended above the need to simply react. Instead, his calming energy is usually enough to unnerve those who come before him. He knows what it means to be a true heart-centered leader. And he understands that not everyone is the same stage of their emotional journey. He's patient and kind most of the time, and is able to make a decision with a clear head and a positive heart. These are the keys to the lessons he now brings to you. It's time to put your ego aside, clear your emotional attachments, and make clear, honest, heart-based decisions about the direction your life now takes. When you do that, you will deepen your trust, and we can always get better at that, right? That is a lesson that we never stop learning. So, and it speaks right into the chakra colors and the world card with the love, and all the way down to the moon. These cards are so beautiful. I don't even think this camera really captures how gorgeous they are, but I hope you guys can see that. All right, guys, I am going to leave it there. You guys have a wonderful day. I know I kind of droned on a little bit today, but all right, I will see you on the flip side. Love you.